That wasn't even planned, so let's continue this, I guess. Woohoo. I don't even know what part this is. Let's do this. 10 minutes have passed. Let's continue. Alright, let's go. Only now I feel more awake. It's a pain how my body is really slow to start itself up. I begin to feel hungry. The smell of Lucy's cooking motivates me to drag myself out of bed. I head straight to the kitchen table. Sit right down, fork and knife in hand, and just wait. Maybe not. She's cutting. She's boiling stuff. I'm stunned by the veritable feast laid out before me. A cloud of white steam is rising from the bowl of rice. The soup is boiling with intensity. The sound it's making is music to my ears. And there's perfectly prepared fish along with a variety of side dishes. Is that really breakfast? It'd be shameful to compare this to a lunchbox from the convenience store. Just another country. Calm down. Alright? Appearing to have sensed my delight, Lucy smiles pleasantly. Her voice is full of tease.
Ahem.
Oh, great. I feel a sense of defeat. I begin to feel frustrated for no apparent reason. I want to say something in reply, but decide to hold back because I'm trying to get some of that good, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get some of that good breakfast, that good breakfast. You know what I'm saying? I take a seat in silence and lift my spoon.
맛이 어떠신가요?
How does it taste? I haven't even taken a bite yet. Wait for me to take a bite. What's the rush? Just hold on a second, you know what I'm saying? See, me and this guy, I named him Zeno, but you know, it is what it is. Me and him understand each other. He's me and I. Look. Me and you aren't so different. I see. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, because I'm just saying, like, hey, calm down. It's okay. On to the next.
자, 식기 전에 빨리 드세요.
Alright, calm down. Lucy takes a seat at the opposite end of the table, while striking a sly pose. With a hand on her chin, she urges me to eat. It was as if the food was suddenly going to disappear if I didn't start soon. She's gazing at me intently. She's trying not to make it obvious, but I can tell that she's very eager to see my reaction. Whatever I say next will decide what her face will show. I take a spoonful of the glossy, white rice and put it in my mouth. That sounded way too sexual. It's good. Perfect flavor and texture. I finally... this is what I've longed for. While I'm at it, let's try some side dishes too. Oh, marvelous. Marvelous. She's really wasn't lying about her cooking skills. To be fair though, she's probably knows only the best recipes from around the world. And since she's a robot, there wouldn't be any inconsistencies in her cooking. If they had programmed her to be a top-level chef, then this was to be expected. There's nothing to be surprised about, really. A robot's just a robot. She wouldn't be able to top something that Mama used to make, as they say. I guess not. Although, personally, I've never had an opportunity to taste my mother's cooking, so I can't compare. That was depressing. That was real depressing. Looking back at Lucy, who was still staring at me with great anticipation, I think about what I should say. I can feel an aura of confidence around her. I'm bringing some more life to the character, because, you know, it's the morning. He just had some water, you know what I'm saying? He's obviously a little bit more excited, you know? When the time permits to him to cool down and chill out, he'll get this voice back again, you know? I feel aura of confidence around her. And she appears to be worried at the same time. But right now, he's more like, I can feel the aura of confidence around her. You know what I'm saying? Because he's just chilling. He's at home. He's with Bae right now. You know what I'm saying? She's expecting me to say something. I can finally make a reply. Oh, great, a choice. Alright. I can't say this, come on. Like, what? It tastes alright, I guess. I don't know, I gotta be nice here, guys. Look, alright? We can't play the douche, okay? I'll get the other ending after, and I'll show you guys what that was all about, if I can. Alright, but right now we're being the good guy, it's what I do. I don't care, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. Well, it tastes alright, I guess.
다행이네요.
Yeah, you'd be relieved. Even with my meek response, she still lets out a big sigh of relief.
입맛에 맞으실까 내심 걱정했어요. 식성에 대한 정보가 부족했거든요.
You don't need to concern yourself with that. I've been eating fast food all my life. I'll eat anything, even if you make me some porridge from pig intestines. What the kind of mess?
루시의 음식은 돼지죽과 동급이란 말이로군요.
Even when I tried to be nice? Really? Great.
요리 하나 제대로 못하는 루시를 부디 용서하세요. 정말 루시는 안드로이드 실격이에요.
She actually looks pretty depressed about this. She looks as if she's about to run off while leaving behind a trail of tears. Am I supposed to chase after her while holding a piece of bread in my mouth or something? What the? No, that's not what I meant. I'm saying that it tastes better than what I expected. So you don't need to beat yourself up over it.
정말인가요?
Yeah.
정말 믿어도 되는 거죠?
It doesn't take long for Lucy to cheer up and start humming away happily. Ellipses. It's nice that she's easy to deal with. I continue to eat in silence while checking up on her every few spoonfuls. You know what I'm saying? Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. I was about to get in there. You know me when I start singing. I can't tell how much time has passed. The bowl of rice I'd been eating had started to show its bottom. I still glance at the clock. It's not time to leave for school. Well, sorry. As soon as I see the word yawn from before, I just start to yawn, and that's bad, but that's fine. All right, let's try to get back on track here. While reveling in my satisfaction, I decided to sit back in my chair and, just chill out for a bit. Some time passes. While cleaning up the empty dishes, Lucy asked me a question. What is it, girl? Her tone was quite delicate, as if to soothe a small animal, you know what I'm saying?
저 실례지만 주인님, 어제부터 궁금했던 것이 하나 있는데요.
Alright. What is it?
저기
She seems to be hesitating, so I gave her a little push. Go ahead.
로봇을 싫어하는 것은 혹시 아버님의 영향인가요?
Ellipses. The question catches me off guard. All the unpleasant memories involving my father come flying back. I slowly realized that my chopsticks were frozen in midair. Without missing a beat, I continue delivering the food to my mouth. In an attempt to hide my surprise, I purposely give a curt answer. Well, I guess you could say that. Nothing will change from denying it. I put down the chopsticks and lock eyes with Lucy. This robot just laid to waste the values and beliefs I've had for the past 18 years, keeping my eyes on the robot I muse. Now that I think about it, I was probably brainwashed.
세뇌 당했다고 하심은?
I've heard nothing but awful things about robots since I was little. Robots are bad. Robots make us ill. Robots harm society. I grew up listening to that all the time, so it sort of just rubbed off on me. The previous generation of IT, now the new generation of robots. So he's a hipster with a troubled past. That's fine. That's okay. Still a hipster though, you, because your name is now you. What's up, you? As long as we live sandwiched between two generations, there's bound to be people advocating against new technology, such as robots. There are plenty of people out there who are strongly opposed to the production of robots. My father is a prime example. Okay. Similar to what happened during the Industrial Revolution, the effects of this profound new technology is gradually expanding across the globe. Robots are slowly taking away people's job opportunities. It costs less to maintain the robots than to pay employee salaries. Yeah, with robots, they don't need to do that, you know what I'm saying? They don't need as much, they don't need to be paid, you know what I'm saying? They're just robots. They do what they are programmed to do what they do, you know what I'm saying? It's robots never complain, and they're consistent with their performance, unlike people, you know what I'm saying? It's not that great, you know what I'm saying? What's next here? They don't feel any stress or pain, and they never mess around, so that's something. It'd be much easier to deal with a robot than to fuss over a troublesome worker. They're only beginning to find out what kind of changes robots will bring to our society. Unemployment is getting out of control, things of that nature. All the newly formed jobs are being handled by robots. This is why many people shun robots. No one understands whether this is a temporary phenomenon arising from the drastic changes in our lifestyle, or if it's a type of a psychological disease. It's only become clearer as time goes on. One thing I can say for sure is that there's always been a divide amongst the population, as made evident by the Buddhism movement in the early 1800s. Some are more willing to accept this new technology while some are not. To me, a world run by robots doesn't seem too promising. But then again, how can I really know? Because, who knows? Who knows? It was too late by the time I had finally grown up to be able to think for myself. It's not as simple as just changing my perspective. Because maybe I still would have turned out like this even without my father's influence. My hatred for robots has simply become part of my life now. The most horrifying part of brainwashing is that you can never fight against it. Is technology impossible to bend someone's completely to your will? You can't do anything about people acting loyal on the outside, but despising you on the inside. Brainwashing is different, however. May I just say, soundtrack on par right now. Really good, really good. Because the person wouldn't have the knowledge to think for himself in the first place. And it's possible to take advantage of that bit by bit. As long as the victim never comes to realize this, they'll never be able to retaliate. They're also needs to be compelling reason for him to change. Even with a good reason, it's likely that he won't be willing to accept it, because if he did, he would be going against all the beliefs he'd held for his entire life. It would crumble the foundation of his very existence. The older a person becomes, the harder it is for him to admit that he has been in the wrong. Who knows? Maybe I would have never come to hate robots. It's too late for me to start thinking about that now, though. Ellipses.
루시는
Lucy ellipses.
루시는 말이죠. 주인님과 아버님 두 분 모두 로봇을 좋아해 주었으면 좋겠어요. 루시를 좋아해 주셨으면 좋겠어요. 앞으로 이곳에서 사이좋게 잘해 나가고 싶으니까요.
Right there, Lucy. See you guys in the next episode.